We are in new territory today because we are back on the Hampshire-Surrey border for the derby game between Ash United and Cove. Hopefully we won't need this too much today.
As you can see, we're in the Clubhouse at Ash United football ground. It's the first time we've been here.
Where we were.
Sorry?
I was wondering where we were.
Well, good. Now you know. So as you can see at the bar, from looking at the beer pumps, it's a bit of a different selection from what you normally get. There's the Fosters there. We're surprised. You might be surprised. I haven't gone for the Fosters. I've gone for an Ash United Pilsner. Yeah, an Ash United Pilsner with Craig's 7-Up. That came to £5.40, so that's quite reasonably priced as well. And there was, I think, a Hogstar beer on tap as well there. And also the Fosters and some cider as well. Plenty of selection of sort of spirits and stuff behind the bar if you prefer a spirit to football. In my mind, if you're drinking spirits in the football, that's just right. It's just beer in football. The clubhouse itself, quite spacious. There's chairs and tables set up everywhere for a lot of people to accommodate sitting down. It's a derby day. Could be a busy day today for the ladies behind the bar. Also, we've got Sky Sports up on the TV. I believe Stoke and Hull is 1-1, in case you care. They also do food and stuff as well, and I'm pretty sure you can get merchandise. They're advertising the shirt over in
Watch beer behind the goal.
Which is perfect for Craig's day, because he only goes to the games to drink the beer, he doesn't even watch the games. So when you get to Ash, pop in the clubhouse beforehand, have an Ash Pilsner, highly recommended.
Yeah, so Ash is a local Surrey club, currently in Step 6 in Division 1, have previously been at Step 5. I've recently just taken over as chairman and looking to sort of carry on the good work that's already been done here, but try and promote and push the club both on and off the pitch. But yeah, it's a great local club that has got good history, been successful in the past, and we want to bring that back.
So tell us about your sort of story, your connections to the club. How did you become chairman?
So I played here in my playing days and had a fantastic relationship with the club, really enjoyed it. I was previously chairman last year at Bracknell Town Football Club, and when I left there I was contacted by Gareth, one of the committee members and trustees here, straight away seeing if I could get involved. It's taken a little bit of time to get that concluded, but alongside my business, which is related to football, I think that that we can really help each other, and that's how I've come to become chairman. And
obviously you said you were chairman of Bracknell Town and you've become chairman. What's the most sort of bizarre thing you've had to ever deal with as a chairman?
Good question. I think not massively exciting, but we had a situation last year where I went all the way down to Gosport on a Tuesday night, and they couldn't get the floodlights to work, or they could only get 3/4 of them to work. So hanging around waiting for them to try and fix those, and then having to rearrange it and come back. So nothing massively exciting so far, but yeah, that's probably the most interesting thing that's happened so far.
That's brilliant. Thank you very much for your time.
Marty.
McFly.
That's what the Hampshire I'll record you on Twitter.
Oh, you did that.
First things first, I've got a bit to say. Where's our award, Matthew?
I'm afraid to say you lost out in a Sex and Middle Age vlogger.
You said you would not come back empty-handed. But big thank you to everyone that voted for us anyway.
Yeah.
And to those of you who subscribed that didn't bother, you have 5 seconds to turn off this video and unsubscribe.
You wait, the count's going to go real down there.
Right. To the loyal subscribers that are still watching this, didn't do a vlog last week because Matt got beaten by the weather, didn't you?
I did. Unfortunately, I ended up in at New Milton Town literally at 2 o'clock. Just found that the game got called off then, and I had no chance to get anywhere else at that point.
I didn't need to worry. I was having a great time at Charlton, despite Saints blitzing him away. But I saw 6 goals, and I had an even better game Tuesday night at Poole Town versus Tiverton. Probably my first ever 5-all game I've seen. And I don't think I'll ever see a more chaotic first half than those 9 goals. But here we are today, young Edward. New territory today. Bit of a drive, wasn't it? About an hour and a half. Nice easy drive though. Ash, old familiar of us, aren't they?
Yeah, we saw them against Colton Common.
Probably one of the first bands I ever watched, weren't they?
Hey. Very good, very
one of
good.
the classic underrated cult bands, I think, of the 90s especially.
Totally agree.
But Derby day today, isn't it? Ash versus Cove. Haven't seen a lot of Cove, have we, on our vlog? We went up there last season, was it? Or a few seasons ago? But we've seen Ash recently against Colton Common. They put in a good performance, didn't they?
Yeah.
Good 1-1 draw.
Yeah.
So both teams on a good run of form, aren't they? Hard to beat.
Both teams will be the envy of everyone else around them in the league. With 2 best defences in the league. Only 15 conceded by Cove and only 21 conceded by Ash. Ash's last 3 games, and a 1-0 away win at AFC Aldermaston, a 3-0 home win against Tottenham, and a 0-0 draw against Forley away from home. Ryan Lopez, their top scorer, 6 goals. Some players that I think are key for them this season. Aidan Bufton in goal, coming from Whitchurch. The saves he pulled off in that game, we saw Whitchurch play against Newport last season. Very impressive. Whitchurch lost 4-2, but it could have been about 8-2.
Yeah,
it wasn't for him.
Good game,
Lucas Scannella, the midfielder as well, he was very impressive against Colton Common. Excellent strike.
Good player.
Excellent strike. Even though someone had a bit of a fit filming it.
That's the linesman again. But I was also scourge of our vlogs, they are.
I was also impressed with Maurice Musselwhite. I think he stood out that game. He was very good driving forward. He was unlucky with a couple of long ranges, and everything good attacking wise Ash did against Colton Common, I think, came through him that game. And I think
they look very dangerous. So what about Cove then this season?
Well, Cove, their last 3 games, a 2-2 draw, another derby game against Frimley at home, a 2-0 home win against Leamington Town, and a 0-0 draw against Fleetlands. Their top scorer this season is Charlie Oakley with 13 goals. There's a lot of pressure, I think, on the forward lines. They've lost Nathan Connolly to Yateley, who was their top goal scorer last season, got a few goals this season. It's going to be him and William O'Kine-Peters. O'Kine-Peters got 17 and 28 starts last season. But they've brought in George Keenan from Frimley Green. He's got 2 in 2 games so far. They've got 4 games in hand on Colton Common and Fleetlands.
Yeah.
Only lost twice this season.
So hard team to beat, aren't they? So are Ash. But given my last 2 games, I'm expecting at least 8 goals in this, Matthew.
Good idiot, you know.
Come on! Go on!
Loads of space.
That's a good ball. That's a great ball.
One game I've asked you to do a report for the last 2 months.
Hi. Thank you.
field.
Hey, Mark, good boy! Second ball! Come on! 29! Line! Done! Hold it! Run on!
Half-time score is Ash 0, Cove 2. Cove, well deserving of their lead, I thought. They've had the better chances, and their striker Oakley, he's been the shining light, hasn't he, Matthew, this first half?
He's still my He played really well. His first goal was a bit of a flick on from a long throw. He tapped it home to make it 1-0. And his second goal, lovely bit of control, took sort of 2-3 defenders out of the game. A lovely low finish past Buffton in the corner. I think
really good.
Ash have had their chances. They had that cross go across the box. Everyone sort of missed it.
A few, but you can see why Cove have not conceded many this season.
Yes, they look very tidy at the back. The two centre backs, Atkinson and Upson, I think have been really dominant.
Yes.
They're not really given Rayner a lot of sort of sniffs at goal. They've marshalled the defence well. The big physical lads at Cove, and I think maybe that physicality is the difference between the two teams.
Yes.
This off, but
you know, Ash have got a lot of work to do. We'll see if they can rise in the second half.
Goals matter. Great team, right? What, did Wessex FA going out for it? Yeah.
And they drew.
Take the ball off him.
The 3-1 defeat for today. Just a few thoughts about the game.
Obviously very disappointing. I think obviously some harsh words just been said in the changing room, a few home truths. I think all credit to Cove. I think they wanted it more than us, and that hurts, because that really is something that's controllable. It should be within our gift to be able to compete 50-50 balls, and we weren't at the races today.
Since you and Phil have come in, you've really turned the club around, haven't you? Because I mean, last season you kept them up comfortably. This year pushing for the playoffs. What sort of changes have you brought about?
Obviously a couple of additions in terms of players. Also just a different setup. We've got plan Bs and plan Cs when things are not going so well. Players have bought into what we're trying to do, trying to play football, trying to get them to pass. Didn't do that at all first half today. Ball was like a hot potato, and we tried at half time to get them to calm down a little bit and start playing on the ground, stop humping balls up, which Cavan just lapped up all bloody day. Sorry, not supposed to swear. It was meat and drink to him, so we tried to change that at half time, and they just kept lumping balls up. And the only times we got the ball down and played, we created chances, including the goal. So
and
just a bit disappointed we didn't do more of that.
And what a goal it was! A great hit by Tom, wasn't it?
It was, and that came from a great move where we kept the ball on the deck, we passed it around, kept our heads, looked up, found the players, and created a bit of space. And we did that 2 or 3 times in the first half, where we opened them up with a little bit of space where we kept the ball on the deck. But we didn't do it enough throughout the day, so we got what we deserved.
Thank you. Cheers. And congratulations on the win today. Give us a few thoughts about the game.
Look, we knew it was going to be a tough one, local derby. Lads, I thought, showed they were up for it. 2 early goals within the first 15 minutes, I think, really helped. Allowed us to settle. So you can hear they're enjoying themselves. It allowed us to settle and kind of get ourselves into the game. Yeah. And then the early goal in the second half kind of put it to bed. Obviously, we did soak up a bit of pressure in the second half, and a great finish as well for themselves. Look, really pleased with the performance and can't complain. 2 goals Charlie Oakley today. In this season, he's kind of really stepped up goal-wise. Yeah. With Nathan Connolly going, that's a good figure, isn't it? Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Look, obviously, going into the season, we were really happy with Nathan and Charlie having both. And we knew what Charlie's capable of. We obviously know what Nath's obviously capable of. Obviously, unfortunately, we lost Nath earlier on in the season, and look, Charlie stepped up and grabbed the goals. And I feel for George Keenan a bit as well today, because he's obviously come in the last couple of weeks, got 2 and 2, and out of the game early with a quite nasty head injury. So we hope he heals up pretty quick for next week. But look, we know we do have some good goal scorers there, and it's just finding the net. In league in a minute, a lot of games behind. Yes. You win those games in hand. Yeah, I know. We know that, it's the corner of our eye, but I don't like games in hand. I've got to be honest. I'd rather points on the board. But look, we know where we're at. We know what our aims are, and we're focused on ourselves. And come the end of the season, we'll be where we want to be, I think. So yeah. Brilliant. Thank you.
Full-time score was Ash United 1, Cove 3. You can't argue with the result there over the course of 90 minutes. And I think Cove pretty much put the game to bed, didn't they, straight after half-time of that third?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a sucker punch. The goal going in quite early. Good header by William Oakpine Peters, winning for the post. And after that, you're kind of chasing quite an unassailable lead, I think, at that point.
Especially with their defensive record. Cove.
Well, yeah, they were very solid at the back, like I said, at half-time.
But saying that, probably Ash got the goal of the game though, didn't they?
They did. Tom White, it was a very good
strike.
I mean, it's like Tony said during the interview, there was a passage of play where they got the ball down and played, and he hit a head of a shot. I thought it went over at first, and you see message in the top corner. I mean, he hit it so sweet like candy. It was just, an unbelievable strike.
But yeah, no, worthy winners Cove, but good first visit here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well looked after by the people.
Yep.
Nice facilities here. Probably a ground I wouldn't mind coming back to again one day.
Actually, wonderful little ground, I think.
Yeah, it's lovely. It makes like the longer journey worthwhile.
Yeah.
Places like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, so next week we will possibly be staying in Division One, won't we? Doing the Blackfield and Langley versus Kintbury. So
jump on a bandwagon, dude.
Yep. And if you look up, Matthew, there's a star in the night sky.
Don't be so interested.